All the thoughts of the Prince on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all our social media platforms on Instagram, Prince Miller Entertainment, Facebook, Prince Miller Entertainment. We are also available on our Facebook group, which is Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Today is the 19th of August 2021, and welcome to all the thoughts of the Prince. Should say at the same as streets. And so today, guys, we're going to talk about this interesting news that I found on social media. And the military won't hand over power. As really towards my elections 2023. And President Emerson Mnangagwa's government yesterday said it would not surrender power to the opposition, citing the ZANU-PF leadership war credentials. Mnangagwa's spokesperson, Charamba, touched a storm by claiming on his Twitter handle that his bosses were soldiers would not allow opposition MDC alliance leader Nelson Chamisa to just rule. He was reacting to a peaceful transfer of power in neighboring Zambia on Monday after opposition United Party for National Development UPND leader Hakainde Hichilema defeated incumbent Edgar Lungu in a presidential election held last Thursday. Zambia is the last Southern Africa country to have a peaceful transfer of power after Malawi last year. Thinking that the military are just wearing overalls, military gear for Chamisa to just rule, fear God, Charamba tweeted. Charamba's statement egged opposition activists who said it was an indication that ZANU-PF would use the military to maintain its grip on power. Recently, ZANU-PF acting National Commissar Patrick Chinamasa said the ruling party and the military were inseparable. This implied that ZANU-PF had become part of the military after it removed the late strongman, former President Robert Mugabe, in a coup in November 2017 and installed Mnangagwa as his successor. Most of the military top brass who executed the coup, including Vice President Nkosazana Chiwenga, were seconded to the party and government where they occupy key positions. Election watchdog, Election Resource Center, expressed concern over Charamba's utterances. The ERC insists that constitutionally power to govern is derived from the people, not a few people, not people with particular history or background, but Zimbabweans registered to vote who cast their ballot, which is administered freely, fairly, and transparently, with an outcome that reflects the free will of the people, which is unconditionally respected by institutions supporting democracy, the ERC said. Former ZANU-PF Politburo member Jonathan Moyo said, "Your warlords in their overalls are now the most vulnerable tiny weeny segment in the population, in the army, in political parties, and even in their families. Be a rational and ethical advisor, comrade. Tell them the truth. They better go peacefully or else their exit will be tragic." MDC Alliance spokesperson Fazama Here said, "It is a matter of regret that Charamba is invoking military scare tactics in an attempt to dampen the public mood following the inspirational win by the opposition in Zambia. It is encouraging to see that most citizens can see that ZANU-PF is in panic mood following these important developments up north." She urged opposition supporters to turn out in their numbers and vote ZANU-PF out of power in 2023. MDC National Deputy Chairperson Job Sikala said Zimbabweans should not listen to such threats. Activist and former Combined Harare Resident Association Director Fundo Mlilo said Charamba's statements was tantamount to overthrow of the constitution. "He must know that Zimbabweans will vote and reject this nonsense," he said. Political analyst Alexander Rusero said the tweet by a top bureaucrat has been framed as one reflective of a ruling party fearing 2023 elections against realities of Zambia's elections, where the incumbent president Edgar Lungu was defeated. The tweet is reflective of retrogressive exclusionary politics syndrome in ZANU-PF, whose basis is the Chinuchedu logic. The Douglas Monzola-led MZT said the tweet was none of their business as it was targeted at Chamisa. The statement is directed to Chamisa, and as a party, we can't involve ourselves in personal disputes. That is kids' play. Party spokesperson Witness Dube said, "This is not the first time ZANU-PF has declared that it will not give up power even if it loses an election. Mugabe repeatedly declared that he could not be removed from power by a pen elections in March 2008. Mugabe lost to MDC leader Morgan Tsvangirai in the first round poll, whose results were released after a month Observers says the polls were rigged to facilitate a presidential runoff that Tsvangirai later withdrew from after over 300 of his supporters were butchered by soldiers working with war veterans and ZANU-PF supporters. Thousands of opposition supporters went into hiding. So guys, ngatitaure in the comment section. This is all your thoughts with Prince on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. I want to hear your views, your opinions regarding this. They are saying that the military won't hand over power to any opposition party winner come 2023. It's either going to be Monzora, the Chamisa, Zanundonga, whoever is contesting my election at 2023 anokwanisa kurowa ZANU-PF ne 1 million or ne 500,000 votes. Hapana anopowa power because the military only respect ZANU-PF because ndo vakarwa hondo. Inyaya yekurwa hondo ndo nyaya iripo chete, nyaya yehondo yekuti isusu ndisu takasunungura Zimbabwe, saka we deserve to rule. Isusu ndisu takarwa hondo. So which means kuti if ED wins my elections 2023, whoever is going to take over anenge akarwa hondo zvichingodaro until maybe 40-50 years to come, which means kuti vana vavo futi vachange vachingopindawo mugovernment vachingotonga because vanenge vachiti baba vangu vakarwa hondo, saka ndiri mwana veteran, saka I need to rule. Saka motona mega kutoti in Zimbabwe is a different landscape when it comes to nyaya politics compared to Zambia, compared to Malawi, and because in those countries, Malawi and Zambia, the army is not involved in politics. The army is independent. Even here in South Africa, the army is independent. Asana mbonzwa the army commander or whoever they actually we want to be involved in ANC election dispute whatsoever. Army is quiet, but independent. They don't say anything regarding to the politics, whether it's DA kana kuti malema ati chinachi awatomotaura nezvazvo. Saka motona mega kutotika pari panyaya dzepolitics in Zimbabwe. They need to do my reforms so that my elections are actually free and fair. Whoever wins my elections should be able to rule. And you can remember kuti isusu vanhu isusu andika, we are the people, we choose who to lead. Simba riri muvanhu, simba riri matiri isusu. Saka whatever George Charamba is saying or whatever those guys are saying, hazvina basa rese, because those guys, they work for us. They work for isusu UNN. Those guys are civil servants. Saka afana kutiudza kuti anzi we won't hand over power to whoever. In ndomoni rangu because isusu ndisu vanhu vacho. Isusu nditava kupinza basa, isusu nditava kuvhotera kuti muve muri pamuri. We are the ones who can also remove you. So you cannot tell us kuti whoever wins my elections cannot rule because haana war credentials or haana machi. That's nonsense. We need a free Zimbabwe whereby anyone can vote for whoever wants to vote for, and whoever wins my elections ngatonge, whoever wins as an MP ngamanye basa. And chachikula nditito kuti Zimbabwe ive nyika yekuti iri free, the democracy, freedom of speech, pasina kuchikidzirana, pasina kurowana, kative tiri vanhu vamwe chete, because we all want the same thing. We all want the better Zimbabwe for everyone. And lot of munhu wese akwanisa kunobasa, akwanisa kushanda, tikwanisa kuritira vanhu. And there are so many people who are actually in the diaspora there who wants to come back to Zimbabwe, but they cannot do it because hamuna more opportunities. There are less opportunities there. The current government is only creating opportunities for a few vari privileged vaya ndo vari kwanisa kudyo vachiguta, and the few vane links to those privileged. Otherwise a normal person ari kufa nenzara, anditika a normal guy, a normal Zimbabwean person ari kutambura. I could tell you kuti some people are even having 1 meal a day, and we are saying kuti we are in a free Zimbabwe. We need a Zimbabwe whereby upfumi wenyika unokwanisa kubenefita zvakare munhu wese ari kumbari, ari kumabvuku, ari kwamurewa, whoever supposed to be enjoying the fruits of the resources of Zimbabwe. And so guys, ngatitaure in the comment section. This is all the thoughts with Prince on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. I personally don't agree with George Charamba when it comes to nyaya, and I'm always grateful for all our war veterans, varume nevakadzi vakaenda and kunodywira nyika yedu back in the day. And but two, it doesn't necessarily mean kuti Zimbabwe ndeyenyu mega, mimi muri 10, 12, 15 or 20. Zimbabwe ndeyedu tese, imimi nesu zvakare. Andika ngative tine rusununguko muZimbabwe, tichikwanisa kubenefita nezviri muZimbabwe only. Andika kwete kuti anzi the military won't hand over power. Just imagine, we are in 2021 and we are still talking about this. Guys, this is all the thought with Prince on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Remember to subscribe to the channel and follow us on all our social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and also on our Facebook group, which is Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Remember, to subscribe to the channel. And thank you very much for listening and watching. Turn on the notification bell, guys, not to miss any of our new uploads. We upload each and every day here on our favorite channel, which is Prince Miller Entertainment TV. You're watching Audio Thoughts with Prince. Bless up.